And remember, it's the only online TV that focuses on women and girls. Stay tuned, always.
Women's Voice Online TV.
You dey watch Women's Voice Online TV, ensure say every day you stay clue to the fine program them where they put every day.
Not to all success story easy, and not to all struggle self-visible. But for Boko woman and girl picking them, the journey is full up with Boko strength and sacrifice them. Now that make this platform they exist for talk about things like this, for share real life experience them, for celebrate achievements them, and also for address certain challenges them where woman and girl picking them they face. Because for protect the cause of woman and girl picking them means say you for team up triangle one with them, you for listen to them, and you for also support their growth.
Women's Voice Online TV.
Watch Women's Voice Online every day and be part and parcel of this journey in the life of women.
Be you man or woman, tune into Women's Voice Online TV.
Sometimes they do something, but we for go viral, they go. When a good thing, where you compete woman, then go admire you and then go emulate you. But they be. But now that we get this online, I think say it will go far and wide, so that the other woman then go see the importance of woman there.
Inside Women's Voice Online TV, all voice matter and all stories set important. And this not only the beginning for protect the cause of woman and girl picking them.
And good morning to another edition of Tea Time, the program where they come to you from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. in the morning to 10 a.m. You get to live from our Facebook page and also the TikTok account, and also you will get the opportunity for watch this program again on the YouTube page. Today inside the program we talk about examination malpractice that really happen around the country. And we know say it don't take a center stage. Now a topic of discussion. So for sake of time, we get to the studio and Sumana Kita, when are the chief patriot from the Patriotic Advocacy Network. They are to the studio for can give through more light and for say it bring out solutions them and discuss around the thing they really cause malpractice, because over the years we see ACC don't name and shame them, but we still see it continue. So now I call for concern. We already bring the program down to you today. My name is Femi Kukan.
And me na Patricia Kabia. So inside today in discussion as we be done, as me co-guest done, me co-presenter don't mention earlier on, we talk about malpractice, Yes, we understand CD was just done, and of course this is a discussion we not go it because Beke they about for start, and of course right now we don't see malpractice they happen from MPSC say to us, not to us no more, and they happen from MPSC. So this is a thing where we need for discuss. And Sumana Kita, welcome. Good morning, welcome inside the studio.
Good morning, and it's a pleasure being here. Thank you for hosting me, and good morning to all the viewers then.
Yeah. So one for know where you talk about examination malpractice, whatever you do will make you decide for raise alarm onto this issue, because this is not the first media where you don't dare for talk about this.
Examination malpractice could be defined as the undue favor, undue advantage where you dey give to one person against the other person during examination period. And this don't they happened for over 30 years ago, not a new thing again at the country. But why we with 2018 we be done launch a campaign since 2018. But why we team up Tranga one this time around? Now because of two things happen. One, the public already accept the norm of examination malpractice. Now if you talk about examination malpractice, people are not worried, they are not bothered, to them it's okay. Then secondly, brilliant students them where they be so hard working they study. Most of them midway for say they know they study again for the exam. We ask them why, because if they study, we then go to the hall that they show, then then need not there for me then study. So that if you check what we they see to ask, you they see the pressure in we. They realize was we need to get mind online. But now they see what before you ask for geometry set or calculator, Android phone that they ask for. So now this make we come about this tier so. And as something where if we continue for doing it disturb with future of the country, because they will they grumble for say, hey, this security, this public servant, this policeman, this soldier man, this government official, they're not professional, that they take bribe. We forget for say those public servants years ago now be picking them. Now waiting the implant in them system, now that they give back to the nation. So waiting we pick that the implant in the system, come what's me, and then they give back to the nation. So we can't get the continue for be doomed. And we be right the Honorable Minister of Basic Education. And we tell them for say this now is slap to a government in face. A government will say them prioritize free and quality education, and they allow such norms to happen. And in the statement of His Excellency the President, he talked for say WAEC parents there and they help the picky there for cheat. We agree with the president, but notwithstanding this, not all just WAEC and parents. It's a syndicate entails the government, WAEC, parents, they picking them, and including now the public. Because you as a public person, if you only accept examination malpractice, you back you the part of the problem. And then we not forget for say we in a patriotic advocacy network, they talk about patriotism. We will focus not about government and everything. We focus now about the people. The Constitution of Salon Section 13 paragraph H is say we all get a duty for make we men that we picking good one. So don't forget about politics. Don't forget about government. You as parents, how best you don't try for men you picking good one. But we start from that day. So now then they make we come about this examination malpractice, and just like what you say, not done it because Baker starts on the 6th of July, and everything worrisome. MPSC that they should it. So as kindergarten picking that they should it. They see where MPSC exam they picking that they go get an a school there that they boku de. Now they start small. So we get so many types of examination malpractice. We come on Nasalo. We get the pre-examination malpractice. We get during examination in malpractice. Then we get post-examination. Post-examination malpractice, if I start there, and then one day they trace them paper, that they follow them paper after they don't sit. You see some man, he left long blank space. Then they write a number at the corner. He left to trace the possible they mark the paper. Because why then they pay them teachers there better. Paper where they mark.
So we get for candy, because I feel like this not just something where everybody need for put hands together.
I agree.
But again, who do they if you say go be more affected? Because earlier you mentioned the country say there are some things that really happen where people they complain, but we forget saying that some of them things they don't lead to some of them things they will get for happen or where they happen. Who do they if you say go be affected if we continue this? Not the country.
Not the country that
the parents, the teachers.
The country that affected. Everybody that affected. Everybody that affected. Because that thing where you don't plant that young person in mind, now in they give out. The law maxim say, ni more that quit non abet. You cannot give what you don't have. If you are not, you are not. That integrity where you not get you need able gear. That undue advantage when you want, any side where you go. You gonna work in place, so you gonna college, you go any side, you become minister, what beside you become president of this country. Who that they suffer? Now everybody. So you find out for say from 1961 till date, Salo they roam about all the problems. Not to say we don't know the problems. His Excellency, if you listen to his speech, then there's that they speak truth to power. Yeah, because he didn't last time, they talk very truthful. Remember that debate where they do 2018, for midterm 2018 elections, where they asked Dr. Samora Kamara, who or what should we blame? They say the government. So they know the issue where they affect me. But that issue lay for solve them, it lies with the individual where they did. And the individual not go able to do perfect work because they not get that in them. Waiting that individual on paving way from way small, now undue advantage. I made them say salon, na sababu na they make you succeed. Because that sababu then it start from MPSA. That picking for say if you go na examination all, and mama for get money give supervisor, then sure. So you don't need hard working again. So the entire country they head for doom. Now make if we not continue like this, whether we talk with the activists there, we talk beaucoup, we advocate for good governance. So 2028 they come back, we they do the same mistake and the same problem. But we still get a chance for see how best to get able amend some of them problems there. And one of them they amend them and for they raise the issue there, we take drastic action them. We just need to take drastic action. If we check God the Almighty, we send the Holy Bible, he send the Holy Quran. Now for one mortal man, and thinks them waiting good and thinks them waiting bad for me they left. With all that, mortal man they do bad things there. But with that they God talk for say punishments there for you when a person where they do bad. So in anything we need for implement the law in the rightful way. Now if you check the constitution review process where they don't do, if you check down there you feel sad because all the amendments the way they do by the constitution now waiting therefore deal with them within a power. Would that forbid the ECSL boss? How therefore select the ECSL boss? Now make if you find out to say when President Bio select this new ECSL boss, the opposition, main opposition APC, they become outraged, then vex. What made them vex? Because the current constitutional review process, they talk for say there must be a committee where they form for select the ECSL boss. And now, then they for no for an amendment. Parliament not enact it. They're not vexed because of the people, they're vexed because of their own political selfishness. Not in order in the constitution review or amendment, we talk for say if government not give light na crime, if government not give quality education na crime, everything. It remains under section 14 of this old constitution for say if government not give education, if people are not like the country, if government not give good health service, it is not justiciable. You cannot take any action to them. Other countries them like South Africa, Rwanda, Kenya, then they make that clause there and they entrench that if you na government, you they serve the people them, you get some basic amenities them. If you not do a crime, the government don't commit, such as water, education, electricity. In chapter 2 of the Constitution Salon, all the list them. But the final section, now that chapter doing a section 14, they say okay, in the case government not do them, you know get no right for take any action against government. So now a government in discretion, now so constitution say whether they give it light to, of course you see where heads are they misbehave. They poor people are appliance system. No good, no bad. They do it with impunity. Other countries there, you know, Chris. You know get mind. The health care, the education. So we need to be serious about the growth of this country. And part of them, the parents and they need to be serious for say, this is a system being built by those in authority. Come 2028, come the next elections, them you need for say, hey, this person where they can't stand, now in Peking, now in this, and Papa be don't become so minister, but be the study oversee, and not be the study how free quality education. Whatever you for say, so minister here in Peking and they go this government school, because majority of them they are not being affected. Now we the poor man system, now we need for be affected. So that's why when such issues come, we need for be very serious in raising them rather than just accepting them how for do. And also we see societal pressure. Also they cause a lot of problems there now this country as well. For instance, unhealthy competition but most homes there, most communities there. This post here so and see that they in Peking don't go college. In young Peking they go college it. So they do all kind of thing hook or crook for making pikin back go college, then begin to brag in the NTND. But it's sad, even if you go to the university. They see person they say they read even law, when a law, when they think positively it was prestigious. If that person they write for you a simple sentence, no problem. Person they read mass communication for no waiting a news angle, news headline, for write even news. But always they use AI back, no problem back. So it's sad. It's sad. I could still remember
So
when I was doing my.
If I can come in, you don't raise a very important point.
Sure.
Where myself as a news somebody when I gatekeeper, serving as editors, serving as mentors, I don't experience
God bless you.
It's very, very disappointing.
Correct.
Sometimes then they me I not can look like they are the employee. And then they longer look for qualification but experience. Because there are times people will you expect for deliver, not they deliver. But in all of this, what do you feel say they cause that?
Well, now the implanting. They talk about this implanting there. And there is a sign in the Bible we talk for say the seed where you sow, now they germinate. The foundation. Everything has to do with the foundation. Like, for instance, me, now a very young person, I study mass communication, I study law, and everything so far. I they talk against examination malpractice because throughout my errand in my educational system, and on one day spy, there was a time where I did a law as the vice president at that time, Law Society. So we began par Gabidon, par now, in the lecture we law of evidence. So we will make noise in a class, when back in fed up. He say, well, we do it now for the take test. All my open book because the pardon give that leverage. Maybe they right. When I be the right at that time, the 9 person turned to me, say, hey Keta, he say, well, the passing for open book. You know the open book? I tell her, say, no mix me and so. Wait, me cannot do that day because come what may, me back don't serve as example for whatever the circumstance of examination malpractice. They like so today, and they be proud for can talk about the issues there. So the implanting in the system, now that possibly they can go na mass communication.
So the lecture about them, I tell everybody for open book.
No, what it happen? They don't make noise in a class. So in back now they fed up. They say, "Una try with una pa now, pa gabi don na pa now."
So when they try with it,
yeah.
In what sense?
He say when they try with it, they do meaning that it's a way possible don't fed up because of the noise. Na test be conduct because
so
of the
noise during
the noise. Now they say well in the common ado. So people in there and then take student then take advantage of that. Open book.
Of go on ado.
Yes.
Yeah.
So me then a class now. Yeah, they ask me why make me the open.
So what the exam though? You can't collect the papers.
Yeah, you can't collect the test and everything. And when you collect the test, there is something way so awesome. Me get 17 all over 20. But man, the way they compare, that part is strict for them. If you fail them.
You know, if you say that the same thing back they happen at once because then they get then leakage from different sources, and then people are so lazy and dumb. They all write the same thing.
Yes, now make if you see where English language come on, they fail English. Boku. Because if they give you essay writing per English language, you go chat GTP, they go write the same. Now failure the boku. So now make me now if result they come on, this and the spy results how they come on. The very first subject we are keen for look at, not even maths, na English language. Because mathematics they can solve them. Once you don't solve, like you reach some conclusion. English language, especially paper 2, now they the bulk of the marks then they. But it's sad. I'm glad you way back and agree with me for so picking the lazy. Hey God. Picking them for study 1 hour isn't a problem. The only way picking them they spend time for watch TV, do it phone. That picky if you tell them for make it go study. They reach 1 hour. They don't tire. They feel sleepy. They feel everything. And most people like they online say 1 a.m., 2 a.m. The only way they make them come online. And sometimes they megabytes them.
You don't think saying that because they rely solely on the leakage?
They rely on the leakage.
Because before they go to school, they study.
They study.
I mean, I cram be the cram.
Exactly. You the cramming.
And when I cram, I go to that exam. I don't want to person church me. Because the sooner I church me, they just everything they just come on.
And at that time, the confidence they did. And like, plus you want to tell you something, say you tell them for say, all you know me back, all me on.
Wetin na the
You can just
exact thing wey dey pile pressure dem for let dem spy? Wetin dey lead dem to that for spy? Because na thing wey na premeditated something, they don plan am. So wetin you feel say really, it's don't forget about laziness.
The mindset and we need to teach you picking the with na responsibility. We picking small, like they teach with na responsibility. You dey set goal for picking this to times table. Remember, will be small. They tell you say from this week if you don't learn 2 times to 5 times. So we dey sing and self
Even before they start nurses.
Exactly.
Pikin and they wey dey SS, you know, sabi 2 times table.
Really?
Yes, I mean, they watch a comedy skit, like they meet random people and at it, ask them about random things. It sounds funny, but it's happening.
It's sad.
It's happening.
Really sad.
And again, Kita, I witnessed during this past NPSC, witnessed a case suicide picking a disco. I mean, small picking will come to NPSC. Say, that teacher, if you say I fully, they go tell me say from 1 to 6 na A. You know, no say I be don't shade. You know, if you say then teachers they assess back the contribute. Because NPSC picking, una they go tell them for shade word for word. You know, if you say then teachers they assess na one of the contributing factors towards this. Because if picking all from NPSC, it go back and at the same thing, it go worse, na the same thing, nothing they change.
They are. They get a bunch of them. It's kind of now we get teachers then now, but come and arrange the wait in the teaching service. They wait again for make them see better opportunities. So they see the teaching ground not for impact life rather than for go to get the answer much. Then sadly, for many pay teachers better. We don't have free quality education. They all teachers them. We see where SLTU they don't they talk. We not get very good things there. So I can still compare for so we need to be serious as a nation. The fact that they owe no minister, including the president, a monthly stipend or a monthly allowance or monthly payment, they're not for no teacher money. They're not for one. Low we understand that in there. And the money where they pay teachers them. So poverty is a very big problem. Yeah. But on the whole, despite poverty and everything, integrity counts. Yeah. It counts. Exactly. You that teacher, you get you picking. You don't know for say if you don't implant that bad thing in people picking them, you don't picking them. Then they come up fine. Parenting, a big problem. I think we need for focus we shift in parenting at this country. Parenting only mean for say that picky where you born. Trade where picking be they come up. If a neighbor a do bad, a neighbor they discipline the picking, and the picking they beg the neighbor not for telling mama. But now you shout pan picky say talk pan and say the picking and they go and complain to.
You know, if you say that because of the too much rights, I make neighbors and they do again. Like where they see something they happen with the neighbor in picking before they beat and train them, but now you don't get lost there. Where you beat people picking and go report it. So enough is that the too much rights where everybody they're exposed to.
I agree with you. Then we don't let go of the things that will be bind with together. The things that will be bind with together. Forget about the law. Forget about waiting there and there. Yes, the things that we bind with together. Rather than right now, we don't see we neighbor as a competitor, as green or red, rather than most neighbor that they fall out during 2023 elections. So with that, the thin line don't they? So that we get with differences, but we get things that we they bind with together. Me, I can still remember in my early days in schooling, I dey only watch TV when I want pot on Fridays and Saturday. Sunday, I watch TV because I study time. And then they will be meet with colleagues them, we will learn spelling. Spell for me interpropo, my jam ability. Then they way they spell like INTER inter PRO propo. It help you.
Exactly.
Now chat GTP. The picking the guys fine thing everything. So it's sad. It's really sad as we nation. To me, all that we campaigns that way to do so. We need for take a halt. We talk about waiting at everything. Yeah. The way they picking they don't go small, taking the gog now come on now. Yeah. Which rather even cigarettes if we see possibly the smoker na crime to go they feel bad. But now it's okay.
Even the picking when they go school, that vacuum, the idleness.
Exactly.
Now don't look boku.
Boku.
So now look at you days where you be the university. Now during them days and then you start this campaign.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've been told like where they call out people the way they spy, call out lecturers. Is it was it a threat to you?
No, it was not, never been a threat. I can still remember mass communication at FBC gave me a very smooth platform. Dr. Soa, these are people away and they need to condone those things then.
No, what about the aspect of the students?
Yeah, the student them also now you need for be an example. Of course, Madam Patricia don't know me for a long time. I am not into politics.
So you not be they get any threat?
No, I not be they get threats. I go into student politics. The one thing I can still tell them for say liberals or radicals, then clubs them. I get respect for them already. I embrace them as a brother and tell them the truth. The one thing about an individual, one, you need for believe in yourself. And you can only believe in yourself if you well solid. You understand? When it comes to academia, you for be well fortified. When you speak with authority, so that you need give no room for gap, like what they talk so. So if you dey university, those brilliant brims them, you need for be an example. You need for be a brilliant student.
But the one who be they engage in malpractice, you know be they call them out.
I be they call them out. I be they talk to them. Everybody know me about this. But you need for be as an example, because everybody be they see for a room for make them bash at you. We see make most people enable talk freely like how they talk so. Because then themselves when are there, they need undue advantage. Say I go law school, I don't need nobody for show me. And they study, I go write me right. I never call lecturer for say you need for pass me. And they talk everything. Even when I serve so as a lawyer, right now as I tell you, so I practice freely. And they give magistrates money. Now the one thing and the way are so damn about the practice and everything. And they bribe person. Case where meet me to file where you wrong, they tell you. And they say, okay, give me money first and then and then. So you need for live a life of an example person.
Well,
you are not perfect,
case,
but no, but you need for.
A little bit, you get a lot of success stories.
Yeah. Then
because people are waiting at this country where they call us people the way they do wrong, including we journalists. If they're not going to say you use journalists, you're very critical. You don't receive threats. So then your public life, they be limited. You know they're going to start from them just because you they call them out.
I agree.
But in your case,
I agree. Well, me and the one angle where I use is that I am building my own system within the patriotic advocacy network. So that's why when it comes to other things the way well-deserving young people and forget them, some of us we are highly marginalized, but I am not bothered about that. I think the situation can be if you are bothered about it. So the Ministry of Youth, they do something that they count somebody and else we know for say in terms of meritoriously you deserve more. But I'm not bothered. Wait make I'm not bothered, I tell them for say it's a system where they don't build. Now either they support anything else where the government they do, whether wrong, whether bad and everything, label. Now you that they push. You are not into that. So don't even expect. So life is about expectation. It's about expectation. So what me to do is that I expect less from other person. And no possibility they talk so fearlessly, including me own colleagues themselves, they won't go down well with me. But if you ready, come meet me, talk on issues and everything in a very civilized way. And no say the government will never be happy with me because to me I take them for saying I slap to their face free quality education when are them priority or make examination malpractice day without them doing anything else, setting a brighter example. So when we engage the minister, I talk for say they are trying to criminalize examination malpractice. They make a bill of them, which is brilliant. If then they come, a very good stepping stone in everything. Imagine and criminalize and examination malpractice. It's very, very much brilliant. But me add in addition to the minister for say, we will push for a bill, even in constitution for say, any act of unpatriotic, it will be criminalized. Patriotism, it will be a right, it will be a law to be all. Because all of them things there are act of unpatriotism, so on and so forth.
Because the teachers them, the schools in SSSF right now, especially WAS level, they know they teach, then just take the picking them, then get some camp. Even though a government be don't ban these camps, then still they go for set up them camps there. that they make them know they teach in schools.
At all.
Then they take money at the beginning and then for cow then at the camp, and then even when they can at the camp safe now for cow abo per leakage where they come out. So let me talk about poor preparation of the schools there.
The poor preparation starts from and SSS 1 because nowadays the syllabus they start.
Yeah.
For me, you understand the syllabus. We they deal with so many school picking them. So the very first thing they ask them from SSS 1, go na WAEC and the website, download all your syllabus. Where you don't get your syllabus, you go know what you don't cover, waiting else you don't cover it in that aspect. So we get poor preparation of exam. Picking the SSS 3, half of your syllabus you not cover it because they need teach better in a school. So I still talk about this free quality education that before its implementation along the way, we don't put a lot of things then together. And one of them, now forget it, train and qualify teachers them, they pay them very well. Possibly they tell me a friend of mine, we take the Gambia. He say a teacher na primary school na the Gambia, and get your basic motka, and get your basic apartment. So them basic things then they name move them. 5 million move them, 10 million move them. So now syndicate classes them beaucoup, camp them beaucoup, because the syndicate classes they pay pass out the school they pay. Imagine a teacher they did in school for more than 7 hours. 3 months done also, then they get that payment day. Although I need to condole the lack of integrity that they don't do in most Sierra Leoneans they had. So we get a lot of things then for do.
Indeed.
Morality, ethically, legally, and everything else.
Indeed.
In all of these things that we are losing it as a nation. So for ask ourselves candidly, how comes we reach this point here so old on day?
Yes.
No, we ask ourselves. And we talk about education right now. Forget about education, go talk about that thing else. Now the same problem. How comes we don't reach this year so as a nation? Eboko?
It's sad. A name now Sumana Kita the Chief Patriot and the Patriotic Advocacy Network as we there for talk about examination malpractice. So let we go for this quick break and we will come back.
With Rocal Commercial Bank's SimCopper app, it's fast, safe, and reliable.
Tired of standing in the queue? Do all your banking transactions with Rocal SimCopper without leaving your seat. Fast, safe, and easy.
You can download the app from App Store or Play Store.
Star 919 hash with or without internet.
You can send e-copper to any mobile number.
Send and receive money instantly.
QR codes. You can take your business digital.
Across banks and mobile money accounts in Sierra Leone. Instant payment across Africa.
So, what are you waiting for? Download the SimCopper app now.
Rocal SimCopper. Banking on the go.
The world don't go digital. Now that means Rocal Commercial Bank ready for match up with the world. This is the e-banking department. We get products and services them when you use online. Listen to what my colleague get to say.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. One, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from. The points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can sit on any side now this world and do transactions. Red Commercial Bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions in the country.
For work with Boku money, not at this time. So inside any Rocal Commercial Bank today and get you couple card, your Visa Classic and property card for making transactions easy.
Gonna show you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.
Welcome back. The program we dey listen to na Tea Time Live from Women's Voice Online TV. You also get we live from the TikTok account. Today we dey look at examination malpractice in a salon. We don't take center stage, and na a topic we need for discussion. And for say we get to how we go try for end them and look at the causes and the consequences. Which we will get Ansumana Keta. We don't get a lot of input about how it try in the only way for advocate against malpractice. So we don't come back, we continue the discussion. So Ansumana, I want to deviate a little bit from the topic of malpractice. Lord, look at being a lawyer. You look at the present states of the Bar Association. Within the go on the two ladies the way they contest for the presidency. So what do you take? Because they see a lot of punch, despite that they don't turn a woman. But they see this camp they punch this camp they punch this. So what do you take generally?
The Sierra Leone Bar Association are the oldest bar in sub-Saharan West Africa. The role of the Bar Association was serve as a watchdog where they represent the interest of the people in terms of justice, integrity, solely at the role and there. If you check history, Sierra Leone Bar Association played a very pivotal role for more we get multi-party democracy in Salon. During Sheka in time, even during Momo in time. The Sierra Leone Bar Association, the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists Large, and then functioned and they. Sadly, 2 years ago, the Sierra Leone Bar Association experienced something was so unfortunate. What is wrong is wrong. In whatever circumstance it's wrong. When we get the AGM na Kenema, we saw what happened. Yeah. We saw what happened. The best thing way for it happen if you listen from both sides at that time, when Atuma Jabi, the incumbent president, and Lawyer Mara, when I two major candidates them, although it began Seri Kamal also at that time, 2 years ago. Therefore, be the whole we get something we call EGM, Emergency General Meeting. We call on them. Then we redo another elections again. Then they'll be for we don't do the best. Because when you listen to and Lawyer Mara inside, in get ready they talk, you listen from Tuba inside, get ready. So then they cause for deviation in the Sierra Leone Bar Association. Now from where another branch come out when at the Lawyer Society. And the Lawyer Society also then back starts their function. Although the Lawyer Society, they not allow one for making be officially registered. They not allow at all. They not allow one for me because in the Sierra Leone Bar Association they get a similar function. So 2 years down the line, we can get another AGM. The incumbent president they go for another term, then we'll get another young lady going back the camp. There is a claim, we clear. The incumbent president don't talk for sale. In then say in party na SLPP. They make complain. They say, but the ones that where they go, in back na SLPP. Okay. And then they say make complain. So to me, it's good that we get women them going into such position, and the Sierra Leone Bar Association not to something new for make we get women the lead way. We don't get the likes of Basita Michael and other women them and they swallow this woman Michaela swallow. So not a new thing for make a woman lead the Sierra Leone Bar Association. So but for make we get a woman where they can represent the interest of the people is very much key. Rather than talking about and supporting the government. It's not only about supporting the government. It's about
is it constitutional for maybe according to you what you say? Is it two of the ladies then na SLPP?
Well, so claim where Tuma make. Tuma say in na SLPP. He said on the other person back na SLPP where they go.
So is it constitutional for let you get a bar association aspirant they will belong to a person?
Yeah, there's a right of association in the constitution. Me and you too as a journalist, as an activist.
So nothing not get for do it.
No, there is nothing bad in being part of it. Me no get problem with even a journalist identifying himself as SLPP APC. But waiting bad along the way. Now when we see the truth, we need to talk them. How best we are objective. We need to forget an ideology, a patriotic ideology in we serve. Now let me reference the term where Vice President, the then Vice President Mike Pence, na United States of America, where they are in the election with Trump lost. Now in the Vice President, na in for as a head of Senate for clarify the result. It tell the president for say, Mr. President, we don't lost this election. Now we listen to the people. So the patriotic feelings in we for there. So there's nothing wrong for me passing the SLPP, APC, or any political party. Now rights for belong. The constitution give you that right.
Okay, so the election they take place on the July 7th, right?
Yeah, sure.
So you dey see any clue of wetin happen at Kenema for let repeat itself?
No, it not go happen again. It not go happen. I not see that clue there for happen again. The only thing is that the status of the bar, the government, and this are the talking clearly, the government of the day don't clearly succeed in having the bar association 100% in their favor, and that is not good for the people.
But
beats too much.
There was room for other lawyers then for declare their position.
I agree.
Where we can say that independent lawyers then. So would I don't allow them to as you rightly say, according to the other aspirants, say the Altuna SLPP, would I don't allow them for them contest, and you don't pass the stage. So it's after the election that will get the constitution gonna rise for petition then.
No, well. That's how you don't pass. Like I started everything. It happened 2 years ago na Kenema. Bad precedent, fine for a country. Because come what may, generation yet unborn, they make them. So now, Kenema succeeded for divide the bar into SLPP, APC lawyers. Clearly they talk them. So you get people from the lawyer society, where the government, they see them as opposition, more of opposition than being a practitioner. Then people are from lawyer society vehemently, they still get a stand for say, what happened 2 years ago, that wrong day should not be documented in the history of the bar association. We all need for Canada the drawing board, we rewrite that history again. Without that day, there is nothing like a Sierra Leone bar association functioning.
After this election, if you say the bar will be united?
Well, all therefore be with leadership and the incumbent president when Madam Tuma Jabi is not able for unite the bar, then they tell you. He said be that agree for say he not be able for unite the bar. They verify that
if in case you win.
In case Tuma win
again. So if you say
no. He not go able for unite the bar. The government of the day no want time. And she is in support of the government of the day 100%.
The government of the day
they don't want a united bar, a strong united bar. They don't want them. They don't want another. They tell you a strong united bar, a strong united bar.
With the other, you go able unite the bar.
Claim don't come for say Martina bar na SLPP. So I
so they all two not go able unite.
No.
So what's it go unite the bar?
The bar go be united if we go into a very frank EGM, a emergency general meeting, wherein those aggrieved party from lawyer society then call into the table. Of course, you see the correspondences that way happen between the attorney general and that of the incumbent president. Then they show you for say there is a huge gap. As a journalist, if you read deep in that, you know for say
so even when they can get an election where everybody they partake, it will be free and fair. So you still, even after, they not go get united.
No. They go ask for make the bar united because there are strong lawyers that way aggrieved with the lawyer society, where they need for come into a table, and when they come into a table, then do them in a very candid way. Then it lies within the minister of the attorney general and minister and get a role for play. But it's waiting at the sad part, and they tell you politics is damning everything. The government of the day don't want them. Because if the government of the day find out for say they get a united bar, we strong, where they stand for justice, and they talk on issues that affecting the government, elections is coming. So they don't want us. So to the government of the day, they are okay how things they go. And the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they under president. And that they want. Even safe within Sludge. This has been some of the issues where they gone. So we they talk no more in everything. This group then therefore serve as a pressure group. Therefore serve as a group where they serve in the interest of the people. But the bar In total, it don't lost some. Totally don't
What
lost
about
some.
the Association of Journalists?
The Association of Journalists, there is a claim that I see the argument where they go on for say now slash they receive subvention from the government, and the president talk for say this subvention now the people the money now in slash they receive and slash they right. And truth be told, slash get rights for receive that subvention from government.
Yeah.
Like me, I post we get an open mind. I not care whether you receive that money there. What's not in the right way, not to bribe them, and open up, and the association they use them in a judicious way. But notwithstanding, the association for able to speak up on things affecting us, examination malpractice, slash John like waiting una do na me I tell una plenty thank you. They need for give time and focus to them. They need for right to it because slash the groom they speak for the people them. The bar association need for talk on their issues there. So you find out for say a lot of issues then they come of concern with slash bar association. They need talk on that. Now make slash back they be claim for say now because of this subvention there, now make the neighbor talk better. Look about this issue there, so whether they accuse Salon as a drug nation. These are serious issue. These are serious issues affecting us as a nation. Look at the issue where that we see on social media where that policeman they take board and they whap that keke rider. Look the issue where just happen at Kailang where death happen. So these are issues where there two association there they need for talk on them and give recommendation on them because they need for give press release on them.
I say the police don't issue a press release.
Yeah, the police don't explain the own part of the story.
They don't explain the own part.
Yes, they
it
explain the
raise a
own part.
lot of concern from citizens.
But we get sludge, we get the bar association gets for deal with justice. Before this death here so happen, we see a policeman where near a keke rider. You see what it happen. Then we can see vet happen. So now issues the way that they happen. You see post yourself under CBD, bike man no get rights for them. But you see policeman they chase bike man passenger the route keeper accidents can almost happen. So these are small issues that we need for talk on. But hey yeah, if you didn't tell you about the role of Sierra Leone Bar Association during the time that we get a good bar association, the government they afraid the bar association because any way the bar talk, these are lawyers. When lawyers then come out, they say that they protest for me feel candle. You they enjoy your nation. But right now, you cannot bite
the bad
finger.
discussion after the election. We'll invite you again.
Yeah. After
no,
the election,
we can analyze after the election.
Yeah, we are looking forward to a debate. We are looking forward to everything with an open mind and everything. And some of us might not even vote. We just go observe and everything. Yeah.
So let we come back to the discussion of today. You know, but people and don't they argue say some of the examination malpractice they happen because some certain influential people they support a certain schools. There is this particular school where we all know we are not going to call in name for security reasons where so many rumors on the gun say you know they sit down for in school they waka they mix with influential people where they trace in school papers and all of that. You agree with all of that?
No, I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree with that. I don't do my findings when it comes to that.
Okay.
I don't agree with that. And you get some schools and stuff where they way back na side the way na bike no more they goodie. Like they Rokel parts, then they Waterloo part the other side there. Where these are not even influential schools. The malpractice where they pass the special room where they get people where they sit for person and everything. So I don't agree with that. Just that we don't be in an unhealthy situation we are in. Nobody no one for making company person. So because of it is well accepted, cook people they do that they compromise administration there, they do that they compromise principal they do that they just that they don't see a big hole where them by they take advantage of. But that claim they I not agree with them for say a specific school or this certain principal or not. Even during the days they be make that claim day for say Albert Kawa because me attend Albert Academy. You know be they sit down for Albert Academy. Now me Albert Academy they get 8 A's then 9 A's then. But me not agree with that. Other person might get their own view. My own point now where I raise now is that this now something where they all across the country. Not to one school no more. Now something where we don't accept. Now something we don't normalize. So let we strive to put a stop to that day. especially Bekedi starts July 6. We need for do we observation. We need for call and shame people them. We need for really do that. I get a conversation with people them where they don't see the worst. So they confirm to me for say get some schools them where ACC show up there and they maintain, they're not engaged in no examination malpractice. And so they confirm for say get some schools them because of the distance, ACC not able for show up.
Yeah, because who's one at the special room? I mean, then special rooms there for say invigilators them, I mean supervisors them from WAEC or Ministry of Education, no kinde they who's the kinde where the special room thing they are all they gone.
You get on side them, even the person when a WAEC where they send they don't compromise. They bribe her. So that they get a special room. Some of them special room then are inside the principal of that school in office. Now they special people then they go sit. They give a special guide and everything. The answer they shouldn't write no more. You get special room, then you get rewriting of the exam. Wherein the person where they sit the exam, the actual candidates in busy and not able for sit. So they pay person where they sit for the exam then pay. You get the other thing where they happen when at the show. Inside the exam that they show people, of course you get that giraffe in way and long neck for spy. Then you get the tracing of the paper we don't talk about. We get the huge terrain and when are there in technology there. Now you get the other picking where you go for go sit. It happen around will kill parts them. We go for go sit now putting data on. As he putting data on so network no deny like Jesus. Because network no be there. The other one will be the talk and results come on. Where results come on and get 3 A's by result. As in watching results now, you're like, this is Boku now. You see 3 A's by results, you're like, for say, yeah, you're like, for say this is Boku now.
Wow.
Yeah, because you remember now for say, how I forgot defend this. Yes. He said this is Boku now. Yeah, so these are things that will happen. Now, when we write the minister, I'll say, Mr. Minister, these are not mere claims. Forget about everything.
They
you know from.
yes.
They are practical. The president said don't talk on. The only outside the president not talk. Now for mention for say the minister not for do something. But come what me. We need for stand up. We need for stand up. Exactly. But the most sad thing now is now where we the people level they accept them. Whether parents where you know for say giving that you picking money where they go bribe. Not a good thing no you the men and for. And so that picking they tell we not get money, you need that on the advantage they begin thief. They begin up your purse. Now so picking they come up bad. Later now we begin take drug, and they take and for say nah good thing, nah bad and not so bad thing. So we get some ethical standards them where we need for implanting research. From where picking small. If you know for say, you for be respectful. You for know how for talk. You know for watch big person and eye. You know for sit down big person in map. These are common things. Who you don't for it. Go was split. Me when I deal with me young people in first, the first thing they observe you. Now if you don't do it, or you say them don't do it, how best you declare the place? How best you they able to go wash the pan? So then they for say start. You get something in there for say then things that you don't need for drum. You don't need for drum. You don't need for them.
They are just no go areas.
They are not just go area, but we don't lose them. We don't lose as a nation. We don't lose them as a nation.
So let we take comments from my Facebook page. Buya Nabil Bangura they say rightfully so CP and Sumana Keta. In fact, issuing press statements is not even enough. They need to engage the relevant authorities. A carry on for say the issue of exam malpractice is systemic rather. Until that chain is broken, we will keep talking about this sad situation.
Yeah, we need for talk. We need for talk, and I'm glad that I give you this platform here, so everybody, and thank you so much. And we need for talk, and I'm so happy Una says that they feel this here, so because we all believe in God, the Almighty. Where God not says "Salo don't well," nobody need talk, but at least we talk, and we talk and we pray as then God go. Lead winner the right way. But we don't lose our nation. We for ask ourselves who stem with our issue. That's why, as an organization, next year we're gonna have the National Patriotic Conference by God in Power.
Okay.
Wherein we draft a citizen manifesto that now this we want, because we notice for say the then government president Kuruma, they become this free health care. That free health care, it not be perfect. No, it not ever be perfect. But there was something we talk about free health care. So what would expect from the next government now for improve on that? During Pakaba in term, if you remember, during Afro in term as Minister of Education, they become this Sababu education. Sababu education will be a very good project under Pakaba in term. I think I'm President Bio just build on. So let not be for say we get good thing for the people. Like when next government come, it can change them. Yes. Like we free quality education on the school feeding program. It's not perfect, but the fact that we get them kind of initiative then we just need for money to them, we implement it in the right way. So if next government come, a continuation it will be. Next president come. So it will be a systematic thing. You find out for say America they build a system in everything else. Iran-Israel war, not to President Trump starter. Now war we don't start from ages. Where Al-Qaeda go bomb America 9/11 during Bush era. Now who that can kill Osama bin Laden? Now President Obama. So now a continuation of system, continuation of policy, and then they we need as we country if we want for develop. Ghana, now this they make them succeed. Ghana is so beautiful. Rwanda, of course, now continuation of the same president. So we need them as we nation. If not, we the people will they continue for be doom, and then people they get undue advantage against we.
Because the last then I remember when they put some teachers in at the community where ACC we do that action, they say, we the people and self back now they say no, fine. Now teachers them they give knowledge. Why them for catching for malpractice can name and shame them. Now as you mentioned, the minister gets plan for criminalize examination malpractice. In any way, tell now how it get for be like the same thing with the SCCB do, or it's something else.
No, not tell you I left for be like.
Okay.
Well, when they criminalize something, they be a crime where they go with punishment, jail term, fines, and everything. And the SCC that the action, where to make people be frown at them. Well, because now corrupt act teachers then do. If I don't count some government personalities then back, it tied in a cutting tree. You understand? You need to do selected justice. If I do justice to everybody. Okay. So to me, if the commissioner for beget politician there, past government, in current government, he hold them, carry them gonna cut tied and name and shame them, we all for be don't give kudos to them. But you cannot and they shame teachers, them poor teachers, them way in most of the case they are poor, you know, get money. And they get family then for feed. Where you the commissioner, you are well paid. The government ministers, they are well paid. And you go to it in that way. And criminalize is something not mean for say you for dehumanize person. The only thing no more, even a convict, if they go a jail term, if they pay this fine here so in that end they not mean for say for dehumanizer. Even self now the prisons themselves, now you now get the female correctional center. The male correctional center. Within that day, they call them correctional center. If God be blessed with all the facilities and there, with the person they commodity, it turn as a refined person, a person where they can add value to society. So that's the purpose of everything. Any act of dehumanizing people, we are against them staunchly, and we're not going to encourage any of those acts them day. But notwithstanding, that act of the commissioner. Now act way for we don't start with government officials then. For we don't know for say and they mean serious in that time there.
So the step where they now we talk about recommendations, yeah. So now the causes them like mass come, I believe law self that they take entrance exam.
No, law not begin to take entrance
mass
exam.
communication where I know of they take entrance exam. Now you know if you say down in a part of the recommendation as to for assess them picking there for stop some of the one they don't graduate and not even able to write a complete sentence.
Now law school they take entrance exam. You understand? Entrance exam fine, but entrance exam a shame to be educational system. Because how that picking there for don't get quality education things it was for be that serious. Then university say no, will not believe the results, can't sit first. So it's a shame. Even law schools when they start entrance exam, I was like, wow. So even the law schools say not believe the university degrees them where they come out from FBC, Unimark, and Jala, and not believe them again. I make entrance exam done. So there's nothing bad about entrance exam, but I don't want to find entrance exam as a solution for say the picking and not get good results or meritorious results. But rather than no get entrance exam for beef up the standard of education, rather than because of the results they are not credible. But we need for strengthening the credibility of the results, then we'll take it from there.
So give me some solutions where you feel say we need for do as a nation.
Let God save we from Kalokalo as a nation. Unalo answer. Kalokalo go kuna discuss. Hey God. Or they talk something, the people they laugh. And over Sak is talking in a comic way. But seriously, we Kalokalo na this country. Till they will for take us serious, now they make us fun. Hey God. Yeah. So now the first thing and we need for be serious as a nation. And what we the fight for is not about research, it's not about anything else, it's about waiting needed for be done as a nation for future and for everything. With the young one and I saw that be they tell me for say, hey, we don't can see her now. Today thing not okay for we. And we're picking them back there for camp and everything. So it's sad as a nation. So long we left Kalokalo. Then secondly, we support the minister for say we then criminalize examination malpractice. Then thirdly, make you always talk and for say patriotism may for be a must to be all. We devoid of the political belonging and we all for believe for say we for like this country also. Then that Kalokalo they go in line with we have to be sincere and like what can I also place beautiful and everything. Not that you guys are having the huge support that una need, but within yourself una they give back society, which is so amazing. And when you carry force, you they see for say the purpose of here and strictly the color and everything so beautiful. Look, madam in color, look in color, look the chairs in color. You know what say? This is now women's voice side. It is uncompromising. So as a nation, we need to be serious in seeing the way they matter. Look the setting, I praise the studio. You can see different colors and everything else. And that's in it. So now plenty thank you. I'll just hope that the government were able to learn from up then little things there. President Biya is going.
Yeah.
Now he's speaking truth to power, and we get a lot of things then for do as a nation.
Indeed.
Come 2028, we have a decision to make. Apart from the Constitution Section 40, we give criteria for who that will become a president. We need for draft criteria who that for serve as the next president. Because being a president of Salon, it matters a lot. Because the Constitution give the president a whole power. I'm telling you, the president is the alpha and the omega in Salon. He gets all power for hire and fire at any time. You cannot take any action against the president when he or she is in power. You cannot, you dare not. So let God give you a good leader, and we all who we know for say, final point, we get a duty for give good parenting so that we picking them. And for telling us plenty. Thank you for hosting me. It's a great pleasure being here.
Thank you very
much. So definitely
much.
want to see you again some other time.
After the buy, eh?
Yeah, because we get a lot for discuss on. So thank you for where you take your time for joining me today. The program at Tea Time with the experience on technical challenge between on camera. We're not able to get to it. But notwithstanding that, I know so they get the voice. So we don't come to the end of today's program of Tea Time. We look at examination malpractice, and we studio guest winner Sumana Keta Longi a lot of take, and you self way join with this one. You don't hear things then we you don't disclose now the studio. We'll get inside with subsequent program because malpractice that we will not for shy away from the media for take the lead and show say we got the Keta and a Salon.